What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how I made roughly $250 an hour between 4 trades over 16 hours. So before I took these trades, I did have a loss on Wednesday of roughly about $4.5 grand, which I mostly made back, but my account balance before these trades was $71,847.41. And after all of these trades ended up closing, I had $75,852.52. So the first trade I took was a sell on GBP CAD, which really didn't net me any profit at all. It only made me $104.34. I took a sell right here because of this very strong resistance point right here. If we go to a daily time frame, you can see how every time price has hit this area, it has rejected. So when I saw that, I went ahead and started looking for sell opportunities on this trade, and for whatever reason, there we go, now they're back. So like I said, I was taking this trade because of the resistance point. I also noticed that we had this level right here where a lot of people were probably selling. So I was waiting for price to come back up and break this and then bounce off of this resistance up here and then come back down, which you can see didn't really happen too well. It might happen, but it looks like price might be reversing to go higher into this zone. But regardless, I took my sell over here, ended up closing it over here because it's Friday at noon and you know that the market's really going to start stalling out. So I ended up only making $104.34 on this trade, looking for a sell because of the resistance point and the fact that people had already been selling over here. I figured price would reverse, which it didn't, but either way, we still made a decent little profit before this candle started busting back up, because then we'd probably be at a small loss right now. The second trade I took was on Euro USD. Now, Euro USD is a very similar aspect on why I took the trade. We just had a strong resistance point. Every time price was hitting it, it was getting rejected. We can see that price came above this level very aggressively right here with this candle, and then price instantly came back down. So when I saw this doji right here, that's when I ended up taking my trade, and then I closed it early, which I wish I hadn't, but we would be massive in profit right now if I hadn't closed it out. But again, Friday at noon, went ahead and closed my trade right here on this yellow candle, ended up making $2,067.84 on this trade. And then the next trade I took was on Euro Swiss franc. Same exact concept. We had a strong resistance point. Price aggressively pushed above this level and came back down. We got a doji. We took our trade, and I was looking to take my trade down into this area, which looks like price is doing right now. So again, I wish I wouldn't have closed my trade, but it is what it is. Friday at noon, I went ahead and got out. But this trade gave me $1,240.68. And then the last trade I took was a buy on Euro AUD. I took my trade right here based off the same thing. We had a strong support system. Excuse me. We had a strong support right here. Price came into it, started losing power with these two candles, and then I went ahead and took my trade right here. And then I had a trailing stop loss, so as price was going up, I was trailing my stop loss higher and higher, and you can see as price came back down, it hit my trailing stop loss and took me out and netted me $591.85. So overall, I didn't make back all of my losses from Wednesday, but I still made back probably 85 to 90% of them, plus all the profits I made previous in the week. I still had a profitable week regardless of that massive losing day where I lost every single trade on Wednesday. And it just goes to show you that sometimes it's going to work out that way. Sometimes you'll have losing days, sometimes you'll have losing weeks, sometimes you'll have losing months, but you shouldn't give up, because the next month could be all wins, the next week could be all wins, or even the next day could be all wins. So I know sometimes trading can be a struggle when you're losing and you see that money just draining from your account, but you just really have to stick with it and understand that it's just a numbers game. You need to just slowly win more than you're losing over time, and you'll eventually build up your account. You know, I just started trading 5 or 6 years ago with $250, and now my account is sitting at $75,852, and I can withdraw from that regularly to live the life that I want for myself. So if you have any questions over any of these really simple trades that I took based on support and resistance, just drop a comment below and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Just know that I am never going to try to sell you a course, or anyone that uses my name in like a Telegram chat or Discord or, you know, an Instagram scam or something and they're trying to sell you a course or say that I'll trade money for you, just know that it is not me. I'll never sell you a course. I'm here to just give out the knowledge that I have learned for free, simply because I wish this stuff was around when I first started trading, so you guys can avoid a lot of the mistakes that I have made. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. Pew, pew.